Hello everyone, Keone here, welcome back. So, a little bit has been done to my island since we last left off. We were able to grow out the trees and get our charcoal getting ready. And I've also got started on a second layer for us to start putting the spawners. So let us head to our island and get started. So, I ended up borrowing a Silk Touch pickaxe so that I could freeze the water and then pick up the block of ice. And I left one block of grass so that I could go down to the second level, which is where we have the grass growing for our spawners. So far we have the chicken spawner, which is what we started with on when we joined the server. And we've got a lot of chickens spawning in so far. As one just spawned in. Anyways, what we are doing now, I ended up adding a couple more trees and of course I freed Daisy. Now she's able to walk around and roam as free as she wants. What I'm planning on doing, I'm thinking about removing this tree right here and setting up my cobblestone generator because I want the ladders to go down from the center. So let us go ahead and get my pickaxe. And anything else I'm going to need? Let's see. I used 3 of the iron ingots that we got from the, the gold coin chest. And I used that to create a bucket, which I have over inside of here so far. So I got the lava and the ice from the Silk Touch pickaxe that I was borrowing. Alright. I'm planning on removing this tree so I could set up my cobble gen. And I have a little bit of stone that I was smelting. Oh, no, that's the charcoal. I have a little bit of stone that I was smelting just so that it kind of breaks off from the cobblestone so that if I accidentally move my mouse, I'm not thinking that I'm mining the cobblestone and I'm actually mining something that is holding in the lava, which I have done before. Not very fun. So it's just a little safety measure that I use. I thought I might get a little bit more than that, but it's okay. Let's see, that was... I'll have enough for 3 sides then. So first things first, I want to be able to move this chest right here. Let's see, get everything out of it. I was given a lucky tag yesterday by the owner. I'm not sure when I'm going to use it. I'm going to be keeping that inside of the chest, and I might do it in the next video that I do, but I won't be using it today. Oops. And I did find out what I was doing wrong with the quest journal. When I was typing in /quest journal, I realized I was actually typing it in wrong. Instead of it being quest, it's needing to have an S. So it was quests journal. And that disappears the journal and reappears it. So now we have all three of our quests showing up inside of here. I still do not have a pig spawner quite yet, so we are not able to kill any pigs. It takes 20,000 balance to buy a pig spawner, which currently I only have 5,513 after buying all of the dirt that was needing for this area down here. So another 15,000 and we can buy a pig spawner. But right now we're able to get some money from the chickens and from the eggs that they're laying. Next we will need to set up a melon and pumpkin farm, because melons and pumpkins actually sell for quite a bit of money, and we can buy some more dirt because dirt is pretty cheap, and we will be able to get that set up to start with making some money. Let me find, let's see, I already have chests set up, so I'm just going to go ahead and put everything inside of here for now. Oh, hold on, back over here. Yeah, I'm kind of picky on where things are inside of a chest. Let's see. Alright, so that is good for now. Let's see, let's take the charcoal out of here and break that. Oops. Wrong direction. Alright. See, so it'd be 5 across is what I'm looking for. Now this will not be my permanent setup, but it will do for now. So that would be 2. Needs to go up by 1 more. That would be alright. Let me go ahead and get the items out of the chest. And we have our cobblestone generator. Actually, let us go ahead and break that last piece right there, because it will be broken eventually. Perfect. Now I don't have to worry about accidentally breaking the dirt block that was right in between the water and the lava. And this will provide enough light up top so that nothing will spawn in up here, and as long as I'm careful with fly, I should be fine. Actually, one thing that I was thinking of that might be a good idea, let's see, 1 more, okay, and 1, 2, 3. I'll have to build a few more, but that's not a bad idea. Should I put this crafting table or no? Sorry, just brainstorming here. Where did I put the cobblestone? Right here. Okay. And that will get me set up until I'm able to get an auto smelter going. Which, since we got the iron, we do have enough iron to start making some hoppers. But this is just a temp setup. We can always change this later. There we go. So, I'm not entirely sure where I want to put the melon and pumpkin farm. Because right now, everything that I'm building is going to be a temp setup. None of this is going to be the permanent setup yet. And that is why I'm keeping everything small currently, because the amount of build that it's going to take to go all the way out to the build border is going to be quite a bit. So, for the design that I want to set up for my island, I can't do currently without taking, it's going to be a lot of grinding, but we'll get there eventually. Right now, for my melon and pumpkin farm, I'm not sure if I want to go above the island for those, or if I want to branch out. But if I branch out a little bit, it would kind of make it look off if I'm going to be keeping all the levels the same size. Either way, what we will need to do In order to create any kind of a farm, melon, pumpkins, carrots, potatoes, anything, we will need an infinite water source, which means we will need another piece of ice or another bucket of water. So, there is two areas where we can get that. There is /shop, where you can get a bucket of water for $50, or there is /C, which is the challenges, which you can use one of your pieces of sand to create a piece of glass, and it creates a block of ice. And we can use that to create our infinite water source. Personally, I'm going to go ahead and do both at the same time because we can always buy more sand. However, I'm kind of wanting to put a piece of glass on each side of here just to make it look more appealing, and it also lets the light through over there. So let us go ahead. Oops. Oh my god, wrong area. And start getting that glass being smelted. I'm going to go ahead and... Oh wait, hold on. No, I can't do that. Because whenever I do the challenges, it's going to take the glass. Never mind. Okay, either way. And the second one is another block of ice. So we've gone ahead and done both of those. There's only a 2 max that you can do. We are, let's see, bread. I don't have any seeds to plant wheat yet. We can get that pretty soon. We'll need cactus to do the dye and sugarcane to do the paper. Cobblestone, that's easy enough. It just takes a little time. And these two will take a little longer before we can start doing those. However, island level, let us see what our island level currently is. So we are currently at island level 6, 4 more levels, and we will be able to complete our builder challenge. So we have 1 done so far. We need 6 more challenges to unlock the competent tier, and we're 4 levels away from getting this done. Not bad. Anyways, let's find where we want to put our infinite water source. I honestly thought whenever I was making this area that this would be a lot more room, but apparently it's not. Well, I have the Cobblestone Gen over here, so what I could do... I could remove this tree here and put the infinite water source over here, just to kind of make it a little bit symmetrical. Now, it is going to need to be another 5 wide area, just like the other side. So let us get rid of that and that. I'm not going to do the square, although that one is a bit more friendly in terms of you can get the water from any angle. I'm pretty much trying to keep a symmetrical appearance on the island. So I'll just go by a 3x1 water source, which means I will have to draw the water from the center each time. Otherwise, if I draw it from the end, it will pick up the actual source and not recreate the water source. There we go. And we have our infinite water source. And we'll be able to pick up the water from the center area to create our food farms. For those who aren't familiar with a infinite water source, you can do it by a 2x2 area, which makes it have one block on one side, and the other block would be over here where the stairs are. And that will create all 4 areas, infinitely regenerating the water no matter where you draw it from. This one here is a little more sensitive in that area, as you can only withdraw it from the center. If you withdraw it from the side, it will not refill because there is nothing on this side to renew the water source. In the meantime, while I wait to figure out where I want to put the melon and pumpkin farm, I'm gonna go ahead and build a second layer for my spawner farm, because even though I can't afford the spawners quite yet, it will be nice just to have the floor ready for there. That way I can get an idea on where I want to set everything else up at. So let us go ahead and get our building materials, or actually, no, I don't want to do that yet, because honestly I'm not 100% how many layers below the next floor needs to be before I can put a spawner down here without the chicken spawner spawning in below. So I'm gonna need to wait until I can get the pig spawner before I can actually place the second level, because I want the chickens to spawn up here and not on the layer below. I think it's 3 blocks, but I do know that the 3 blocks is by default, and I want to make sure that that number has not been changed, maybe. So I'm gonna wait on that, yeah. However, what I can do in the meantime is I can create a hostile mob spawn area so that I can go up to the top up here and fight with the hostile mobs to get some of their loot, since I don't quite have enough stuff yet to be able to build a mob grinder yet. So, okay, let's go ahead and get that. Make sure. Okay, yeah, I put it in the correct slot that time. Let's see. Um, so I'm gonna need cobblestone and cobblestone walls. I want the trees to have enough room to grow, so that one is even with this tree. Let me go ahead and take it up by another 2 more blocks, 3 more blocks, just to be on the safe side. Okay, so I want the mob spawn area to be smaller than this. So I'm going to bring it out by half the size. So 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, let me go ahead and get this built, and I will go ahead and speed this up so it's not taking so long watching. Be back in a bit. Alright, and we are done. Let me go ahead and get rid of this snow. I will need to probably put something above the snow area just so that the rain doesn't, well, that way the snow doesn't start creating snow layers down here, because the mobs will not spawn on the snow, I don't think. Maybe they will. I guess we'll have to find that out. It's been a while since I've dealt with that, so guess we shall find out. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here for now. I will try and get a little bit done in terms of grinding out the cobblestone, because the next thing that I will want to do is build down to the bottom of build level and start with expanding out from there. That way we can get ready for our auto farms that we will be building there later. And hopefully we'll be able to find a couple of slime chunks in order to create a slime farm. Anyways, till next time, later guys.